dwell where Israfel hath dwelt, and he were I. He might not sing so wildly well a mortal melody, while bolder note than this might swell from my lyre within the sky. A telltale heart. He was true, nervous, very, very truly nervous, has been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them.
Above all, the sense of hearing acute. I heard all things in heaven and earth. I heard many things in hell. How then am I mad? Hark, and see how calmly, how healthily I can tell you the whole story.
It is impossible to say how the year first entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Object, there was none. Passion, there was none. I loved the old man, for he had never wronged me. He had never given me insult. For his gold, I had no desire. I think it was his eye.
Yes, it was this.
One of his eyes resembled that of a vulture's, a pale blue eye with film over it.
Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. So, by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind.
I made up my mind.
To take the life of the old man, thus rid myself of the eye forever. Now this is the point. You fancy me mad. Madmen knew nothing. But you should have seen how wisely I proceeded.
With what caution?
With what foresight?
With what dissimulation I went to work. I was never kinder to the old man than in the entire week before I killed him. And every night, around midnight, I would turn the latch of his door and opened it.
Oh, so gentle.
Oh, you would have laughed to see how cunningly I thrust my head in. I moved it slowly.
Very, very slowly.
It took me an hour to place my head so far within the door that I could see him as he lay upon his bed. I did this for 7 long nights. On the 8th night, I was a little more cautious in opening the door. Perhaps he heard me, though, for he moved on the bed,
Suddenly,
as if startled. Now, you may think that I drew back,
But no!
I was about to open the lantern when presently I heard a slight groan. And I knew it was the groan of mortal terror. I knew he'd been lying awake, his fears had been growing upon him. He was saying to himself,
it's nothing but wind in the chimney. It's just a mouse crossing the floor.
It is merely a cricket. It was missing a single chirp.
yes, he was trying to comfort himself, but all in vain. For death had stalked his black shadow and enveloped him.
A shriek has been heard in the night.
There's suspicion of foul play.
We have been deputized to search the premises. Certainly, and welcome. The shriek you heard is my own. I had a terrible dream. The old man is absent in the country. Search well, gentlemen.
We are satisfied.
My manner had convinced them. I was singularly at ease. But before long, I felt myself growing pale and wished them gone. My head ached and I fancied a ringing in my ears. But still they sat and still they chatted. The ringing grew louder and became more distinct. It grew louder and became more distinct. But still they sat and smiled, grew louder and louder, until I found the noise was not within my ears. Was it possible that